Okay, look, I looked into this for you to try and make it a little bit easier in explaining. For most of the literature that we have seen, they talk about dysgraphia, which is the one that particularly relates to writing. And they do not have, all they know for a cause is it's a neurological, that's what they believe. There has been no proof to pinpoint exactly where this is, or where this area of the brain is. But the brain, we know it's got that plasticity, we know it has the ability to learn, and it's terribly important that people learn it the right way. If they don't learn it the right way, then they are always going to be making mistakes as they go through life. I don't think you can pinpoint a particular area, I just think it is giving them a very good grounding. The brain, when we talk about kids starting at school, often people say, oh, they'll just read whole words, they will just look at the words and be able to read them. Now we know that doesn't work. Over years they've shown that, so we're going back to the old-fashioned style of doing things. With syllables, they still need to know what the letters are. The way we learn the letters is by writing them and visually accepting cues of what a letter looks like into our brain. It's part of the learning process, it's part of the storage process. So if we haven't learned how to write those letters and help ourselves take it in, then we're not going to have that information as we then progress into sounding out syllables because we know the letters. And so, yeah, it's a difficult question. You can't pinpoint a particular area and say it's tied in directly, but you do know that from certainly from what we've seen, they must be able to observe it accurately. The eyes have to be able to take it in properly to store it in the brain. Then, once they've got it stored properly, they can then access it accurately when it comes to writing. A lot of people with dyslexia will say, I can look at something or I can try and read something, but as soon as I try to get my thoughts about it down on paper, I can't do it. And for years they've said, oh, the connection between the brain and the hand isn't working. Now that's not an answer as far as I'm concerned. It is working, but the information has never been taken in properly. So yeah, it's very much, it's a circuit that has to be working properly. If it is, you'll store. If it's not, you won't.
Okay.